Hey guys, welcome to Jeannie's Dishes. So I picked my strawberries and today is going to be a course all about strawberries. So, you know, it's spring, almost summer, it's strawberry season, and who doesn't love strawberries? At least as long as you're not allergic to them, right? So I'm going to show you a few recipes that I am going to throw together, and I hope you use one of them, maybe all of them. And let's start with one of my favorites, chocolate covered strawberries. So these are my strawberries. I purposely, actually, when I picked them the other day, made sure they had a stem on it, because a lot of times when you pull them from the bushes, the stem doesn't come off with it. It just doesn't. So what I'm going to do is it's called a double boiler. I have a little bit of water boiling in here, and I have this glass cup, make sure it's heat proof, and you don't want it to touch the water because then it'll scorch the chocolate chips, and that's exactly what I'm using. I'm using dark chocolate. So let me just cut this open. So that is going to melt very nicely in here, and that's all there is to it. I'm not adding anything else. I know sometimes people add like cream or some other ingredient. I've learned that just doing this and constantly stirring it does the trick. So we'll be back as soon as this melts. So as you can see, it's just about melted. Look how it smells so yummy and chocolatey. It's very smooth and shiny. And then once this is completely melted, we can just turn off the stove. This will stay hot for a little while. And there we go. So now we can start dipping our strawberries. I might lick this later. Yummy. Alright, so I have this on the sheet because what I'm going to do is after I finish dipping my strawberries, I'm going to put it in the fridge to let the chocolate set. So basically you take it by the stem and you just kind of submerge it in there. Make sure you get all sides. And look how yummy and gooey that is. Guys, oh my gosh, I can't wait to have some of these. I'm about to fight everyone else for it. And just put it gently on there, and then get the next one. And then you can decorate this too. You could put it maybe in some sprinkles, or if you want to melt white chocolate, you can string some white chocolate over it. All right. So I'm going to keep doing that, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm... Okay, you guys, check it out. They are all done. I put a few sprinkles on it, but I think next time what I'll do is actually get like a paper plate with the sprinkles on it and dip it in that. I kind of just threw some on. It probably could look better, but I wanted to show you. So this is still kind of wet, and I'm going to put it in the fridge. I'm going to let it set for an hour or so, and we are going to have these later, maybe dessert after dinner or something, or a snack. So I will show you the next recipe I have. Okay, so that is one recipe down, and here is the next one. This is really good for breakfast or after you work out, or just as like an afternoon snack. It's a strawberry smoothie or a strawberry protein shake, however you want to look at it. So I have a little bit of ice in here, and I quartered, or actually halved, maybe 5 or 6 strawberries, and I'm kind of gonna eyeball this and taste it as I go, because depending on the sweetness of the strawberries that are in season will depend on how this is going to turn out. So I might need to add more. And then I just got my favorite protein shake powder, and do a scoop of that. And then what I like is some almond milk. It's a little healthier than regular milk. You need to add some kind of liquid in here to make sure everything is coated or mixed very well. So I'm going to put like a little bit of splash of that. And again, I'm going to eyeball this and see how we go. And put the top on, turn on. There we go, our strawberry smoothie. So I hope you guys try the The strawberry smoothie is so good. I am loving it, and I'm gonna try and do at least one each day. I have a ton of strawberries. I have more than enough, and hey, it's strawberry season, so if I run out, I can always go back and pick some more. So for my third recipe, you ready for this? This is gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a strawberry shortcake. Okay, so honestly, this is my first time trying this, and I've always wanted to do it, so here we go. I have some cake batter in here that I just got a regular box cake batter from the store. I followed the directions on the box. I have my oven preheated to the specifications of the box ingredients, so I mixed it pretty well. So we're gonna get all that yumminess off of there. Get that off. Okay. This is pretty mixed pretty well, I should say. Take this out of here. And also, I greased and floured both of my pans now. These are about 8-inch. They have directions on the box of, depending on how big your cake pans are, how long you should cook it. And even though it's a non-stick pan, they still recommend greasing and flouring it. So I'm going to divide this over here. I'm going to divide this batter between the two pans. Let's see how we do here. There's one. And two. It doesn't have to be perfect, but as long as you're pretty close. Oh my gosh, it's heavy. So basically, what you want to do is smack it down. It gets rid of the air bubbles and it evens it out. Okay, so while we are waiting for the cake to cook, I figure I would get started on the filling. Part of the filling is obviously the strawberries. So we need to get like about a pound of strawberries, and you want to cut off the top and half them and put them in a bowl. So I'm going to kind of quickly go through these, chop them up, and then what we're going to do is add a little bit of sugar and mash all this together. I will be back as soon as I am done doing that. All right, we have our strawberries all cut up. I'm going to do a couple of tablespoons of sugar. And I just want to mush it all. And this is going to go in between the layers of the cake, along with our yummy cream cheese frosting. So I'm going to go ahead and keep going at this. It's going to take a little while. But I'll show you what the consistency is that you need once I am done. Wish me luck. Hey guys, so the cakes are done. I just pulled them out of the oven and I'm going to show you a quick trick. So to test to see if the cakes are actually done, get a toothpick, you stick it somewhere in the middle. If it comes out clean, that means your cake is done. If it comes out and it's like there's batter stuck to it or whatever, I would put it back in the oven for another 5-10 minutes. So I'm going to put these on a cooling rack and let these cool, and I will be back. Okay, so I finished mashing the strawberries. And as you can see, they're not completely grounded. There's still chunks in there, but this is kind of the consistency that you guys will want. So we're going to let this sit for about a half an hour, let the sugars melt, and let all this yumminess kind of blend in together. And that'll give it enough time because we need the cake to cool anyways. And then I will show you the yummy cream cheese frosting we're going to put on it. All right, so these are cooled pretty much. I cut kind of like a layer off the top of it because what you want is all this yummy strawberry goodness to kind of seep in there, and while you're putting it all in. So I'm going to put a little bit at each end, the juice and everything, and that is just going to make this cake even better. And it's kind of divided between the two. Because one's going to be for the top and one's going to be for the middle. So I'm going to put all this in, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in the fridge for 5 or 10 minutes, let it set so it's easier to put the frosting onto it. There we go. Oh, this is going to be so good. All right, so I'm going to put that in the fridge and I'll be right back. Sorry, I started without you guys for a second there. So basically what I put in here is a container, 8-ounce container bar of cream cheese and 2 softened sticks of butter. Everything's really got to be room temperature for it to mix well. All right, so for the first layer, I'm going to take the frosting and kind of get a good amount in there. This is not going this way. Like I thought it would. Hang on one second. Now, like I said, this is my first time. I'm not a big baker, as you can tell. Not working out like I thought. They make it look a lot easier on TV, don't they? Now, this is going to be the middle layer, so luckily it doesn't have to be perfect. Get some more over here. Let me just spread that out as much as we can to the end. Like that. There we go. All right. And then we're going to get our second layer. I had to use a spatula because, like I said, it was falling apart on me. We're going to put that on top, like that. And use the rest of the frosting. I'm literally, I think, going to just clump it all on top and let it fall where it may. This is why I am not a fan of baking. There's a science to it, I think. You might want to mix the icing a little longer than I did. I think I didn't mix it long enough. So there's that too. But you know what? Learn from my mistakes. That's what I say. And you guys won't make the same mistakes I made. And it does not look like there'll be enough icing, but we will try. And we'll just kind of let it fall over the edge here. It's going to be a very clumpy cake. I can see that right now. Not to mention, it's a very delicate cake. It's a lot more delicate than I thought. And then I'm going to put this in the fridge and let this all set. And yeah, I think that's about it. Not too bad. I think it could have been worse. At least it's cooked, so that's good. If you have a birthday coming up and they like strawberry shortcake, good time to do that. All right, I think we're good. I'm gonna garnish it with little strawberries and then I'll show you what it looks like. All right, there I go. I just had some strawberries and I actually used one of our chocolate covered strawberries we made earlier as a centerpiece. So there we go. And then I'm not gonna cut into it yet because I'm waiting for some people to get home. But when I do, I will show it to you guys.